Some people are staying home, others not. Troopers, police, and deputies are making clear how they intend to enforce the governor's stay-at-home order.
I heard the order. I'm staying right here, as so many people are working from home. KIRO 7's Essex Porterville is live in Olympia right now with what you need to know about the plans to make sure that people stay home as well. Essex.
And you're seeing a sudden hailstorm here in Olympia right now, Steve. Now, people who violate this order are subject to criminal prosecution for a gross misdemeanor. We're taking a look at Olympia police here. They're here for reasons that have nothing to do with that stay-at-home order. But law enforcement, we've heard from, say a gross misdemeanor charge will be a last resort. Law enforcement officers statewide will continue their patrols as Governor Inslee's stay-at-home order takes effect. But they are not putting the state on lockdown.
Hello, Trooper Thorson with the Washington State Patrol. They wanted to quash some rumors going around Washington State that troopers are specifically stopping cars to question and interrogate people about where they're going or what they're doing, or if they're essential employees. That is not true.
Instead, officers plan to respond with restraint to situations they encounter. We spoke with the executive director of the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs. Are law enforcement officers going to be out rounding people up?
Absolutely not. If they come by a group or something that they think is they should tell them to move on or have greater social distance. Of course, law enforcement is going to do those kinds of things, again, as they can.
Strawn believes officers will have a lot of support.
I think that enforcing the laws at a time like this and peacefully is a great way for to maintain law and order.
Pasco police took to Facebook. You can go outside to take a walk or bike ride. You do not need a permit or a not infected test result to go out and shop. And don't call in to report your neighbor walking his dog or someone driving their car. Should people call 911 with their concerns if they see something?
If they see something like a group together, we actually are encouraging people not to call 911 because we need to keep those lines clear for other types of emergencies.
Also, our borders between Idaho and Oregon and Washington State are open. They are not closed at all. We are not doing any checkpoints.
Now, one sheriff says, we are not here to be the hall monitor and check passes. This is about us working together to help each other out. And we'll let you know how things go. Reporting live in Olympia, Essex Porter, KIRO 7 News.